Hi guys, welcome to my channel. As you can see, I've just had my my favourite chocolate. I absolutely love fruit and nut. Anyway, let's get into this. So I've got a customer's bought me a MacBook which has an extremely loud fan. Let me just zoom out here a little bit. You can probably, if I switch it on now, can you hear that? I'm sure you can. Well, that is loud. So just going to wait for it to power up. It's powered up now, and then I'll switch it off. And let's see what's going on inside. So pretty straightforward to open. You do need a proper screwdriver for this, mind you. You do need something called a pentalobe screwdriver, and I've got one of them to hand. So have a quick look. It looks fairly dusty in there actually. You can see that particular side is a little bit clogged up there. A lot of dust inside there. That one looks okay, but I'm going to take the fans off and the heatsink. There's one screw here, one screw there, one there, and there's probably one over here somewhere. So let's get the heat sinks taken off first. Put these screws over there. Get these in quite a bit actually. Apple stuff right now is basically keeping us in business. I mean, we do phones as well. I don't do the phones. The other chap who's here, he does the phones, and he's been doing that for best part of 23 years. Yeah, the good old days are gone. The little Nokias we used to repair all the time. So yeah, well, this won't take me that long, a few minutes, and the pentalobe. So okay, I need to get another tool here. It's really weird. Apple stuff is really strange. They use different screw heads as well sometimes. I just put a little bit of force from that one just to push it down a little bit so I don't damage the head. That's the last thing you want to do. You want to use damage the head. So there you go. That's that one done as well. I just want to check. The fans could be faulty as well, that is possible. So that screw there came out of there. It's a bit longer, so I'll keep that on that side so I remember where to go. That one, I usually have I make a template, but I haven't got my file on me right now. And then in that template I put all the screws in the holes, and then when you put something back you know exactly where you've taken the screw from. Yeah, this has obviously got some damage there. The actual bolt that attaches to the board is broken, so there's not much we can do with that. But it's okay, it's secure enough, it should be okay. Won't be too much trouble. Okay, so let's get this off, the heatsink off, if we can. Let's secure down somewhere there. That one is also okay, screwed down. There's another screw there somewhere. I think it's just there. Okay. Something that's magnetized to pop that one off. Okay, that's off. This one I think also has a screw. Just can't see it. See where it is. So let's have a look. Yeah, you can see it's pretty badly clogged up here. So I think I'm going to remove the fans as well. Take this little flex off here, peel it back slowly, don't damage it. Got to remove the few cables here, pop them off, and a little connector there, get that off, and it should be okay. I don't know why there's something there. I can't see it. Let me move this fan out. Get this fan out of the way, and we should have a bit of more access. Find out what's going on there. So don't forget these ones connect to that. You don't want to use metal tools. These things that can easily break off, and then you're in big trouble. It's fairly clogged up, but it's not that bad actually. Yeah. Pop these little connectors off as well. Okay, pull that cable over. It'll connect just there, which needs to come out. We'll just pop out like so. There you go. Let's give it a push. Okay, pop this fan off as well. There you go. Lift that off as well, just there. There's the door. Open the door. And we should be able to take that off. That fan looks okay. I don't see why this leads it unless the actual paste is completely dried off there. So I'm just going to give all this a quick clean, and we'll take it from there. Yeah, this one's pretty clogged up actually. You can see that it's on there. You can see that it's pretty bad. I've seen a lot worse than that though, to be honest. What's doing my head in is this. Why is that not coming off? I can't see the other screw there. That's that screw. It's securing it. Yeah, sorry. My bad. Right, so that's the bottom. It takes that off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it to my air compressor that I've got in another room. I'll clean all this out, clean up the paste on both, on all 4 areas, clean the fans, clean up the dust out of these 3 locations here, and then hopefully we should have a good, cool running machine. Right, so now I've actually cleaned the fans. They're pretty good now. I used a very soft brush to get in there, and then I've got an air compressor which blasts quite a bit of it out. There's the other one. Yeah, so that's this side, that's for that side. And then we've got the heat sink. And I've taken off all the old thermal paste. Now, hopefully this does the job. So I'm just going to apply some paste here. Again, I use Arctic Silver. I've been using it for years, and it does the job. Happy with its performance. I've even done PlayStations with it and Xboxes and other devices. Let's apply that on there, and I also, there's a little bit left. I always like to put a little bit. Just chuck it on the heat sink. I don't want to waste any RAMs with this stuff. It's extremely expensive. So that's that done. And yeah, let's put these things back. So, there you go, put that in there. That is going to be an issue because actually that should be fine. It should be okay. So there's. Get these in place. Yeah, that's fine. It will sit like so. There's not much I can do with this one. That is broken. Could take it out. But I could take it out. I just get rid of it. That spare screw can go in like spare screws. section. It's extremely tight. You know what, I'm actually going to leave it in there. I can't be bothered to take it off. It's not going to do anywhere, it's solid anyway, it's not going to come off or fly around anywhere, so we should be absolutely fine. So put the little fan flex in there. I'm going to close the door now. There's a tool on it to use. It's just a bit delicate. Don't want to mess around with things I don't need to mess around with. Put the other side in now. Again, it's a Friday job, so it's not too bad. I think I might be okay with this. If it isn't that, then I'll have to do some more investigations. Finding out why the fans are so loud. I mean, both are loud, which is a bit strange. I need to get my little tweezers to get this little one in. Okay, let's push it in with that. Close the door with the other end. There you go. And I'll put the connectors back. These kind of jobs take around an hour or so. Sometimes they can be longer if they're more complicated. So this little connector on. That's done. These are just a little annoying. They're just there to annoy human beings. I hate those little connectors. If you break one of those, you're in big trouble. We don't want to do that, so let's line it up properly and let's pop it in from the top. You just know when it's lined up. There you go. That's that one done. Get this connector back. So everything is in place now. I'm just going to screw these back in. So it shouldn't be long now. That one was over here, was on this side. You know, you be very careful with some machines where some screws are longer, some are shorter, because what you can actually do, we've already made this mistake, you put the wrong screw in the wrong place, it comes through the chassis and the palm rest, and it costs you more money because you've got to replace it, and that's your fault. So it's not a very happy one, is it? It's I think it's got a I think I need some more chocolate. Fruit and nut. I'll get my a cup of tea just to wash it down with. That's next on my list actually. A quick cup of tea. Let's put these back in. After this, we'll actually just clip in a little clip there. You can just push them down. They will sit in place. And yeah. This is actually the boring part, but it's got to be done. You've got to make the money, so you've got to put the graft in. Well, I hope this video is helping some of you out there. It's a little bit long, but so is the job. Sometimes people cut the videos and do this and do that, and it's like you don't know what they've been doing. It's mashed up. You know, it's just like cut here, paste there, cut, copy, and then they put it all together. Okay. Just check if I haven't forgot anything there. I don't think I have. That screw goes there, like that. See, I've already made a mistake. I forgot where that screw goes, but anyway, the things will work out in the end, don't worry. We'll get there. It is not rocket science. It's only a screw. We'll be fine. Okay, that's not one. This is plus one. I have my doubts this is going to work, but it is the first place that you want to start. Actually, you know, there is well, just check that I've put all the screws in. I think there is one missing, which is just under that little flap there. I'm sure I would have space to. There you go. Actually, that's right behind there. So, shall we give this a little whirl and let's see if it behaves itself. Wrong side. Where are we? There you go. Right, the fans are extremely loud still. So that has been done. So now I need to know why. So I reckon this requires more investigation. Now that could take ages. So I'll be back with it. Hi guys, I'm back after doing some investigations on the MacBook 2015 Retina. It had a loud fan, so yeah, I've managed to sort it out now. So switched the machine on, as you can see, as you've seen previously, and the fans were still loud after cleaning up all the dust that was in the heatsink, and the fans were slightly clogged up. And I put thermal paste on the CPU and the GPU, and it still didn't solve the problem. So I logged into the machine and reset the SMC. That made no difference whatsoever. So what I did, I thought, let me just try one other thing. So I did a battery pull. So I popped the battery off and I powered up the device. Well, pressed the power button just to drain everything out of the any power out of the machine, and put the battery back in, well, the connector back in, and powered the machine up. And there you go, you can hear the noise, and it absolutely yeah, the fan noise, you can see the fans are spinning there. To be honest, I can't even hear them, they are that quiet now. So that will see this bit here, I'll bond down again, that will get that sorted. But yeah, I've had it on as well, I've had it on test, I've had YouTube on for an hour or so, or half an hour, and yeah, they've not gone into full speed, so all is now well. So we have another happy customer. I hope you like the video, I hope it helps somebody out. If you like my video and subscribe, it would be much appreciated. Thank you.